Hi, everybody. It's William with another listen along. And this week I'm listening to Graceful Rage in its entirety with Harmony Woods. So, and you can hear Sophia right now. So say hi.
Hi, it's me.
I'll get to a screen in a second where you can actually see her. She's not just going to be like a disembodied voice for the whole
I'm a ghost.
stream. A ghost spirit. Hey, you know what? That's really kind of related to the album before this one.
Yeah, I have a song with that in the title.
Anyway, so this is a listen along. If you've never seen one of these before, I have done Alchemist Rat's Beg Bashful remixes by Glass Beach and various artists, and I've done Melee by Dogleg with special guests Dogleg. All of those are on the second Glass Beach YouTube channel. I think it's called the second Glass Beach channel, whatever, in a playlist called Listen Along, so you can go and check those out if you want to. The premise here is basically that we're going to be doing album commentary. So, like, you know how film commentary, like, you'll watch the film and the directors and actors and stuff will be like, I actually tripped over a broom in this scene or something, or like other interesting little anecdotes or whatever. That's basically what I'm going for here. So I'm not going to be playing the music live on stream. So you'll have to pull up a streaming service platform thing of your own and listen along. Whatever you got is good. This is not a sponsored stream. The stream that the service that I use is not by any means being endorsed by me for this, but I'm gonna go through here a little. I got a little image here. I'm gonna pull up. So what's happening? First, I'm gonna visit the Bandcamp for Harmony Woods just so that we can like look it over and be like, hey, you should buy the music if you want, and you should get some merch, that kind of stuff, and then. Purchase the album, merch. You can do it after, depending on your taste, whatever. And then we're going to open a streaming service, wait for a 3, 2, 1, go. And that's how we're going to sync up so that the commentary lines up with you listening to the album live. Or if you're watching the VOD for this, which will go up on the Second Glass Beach YouTube channel, you can just sync it up yourself then. And then we'll hit play and you'll be in sync with us. So you'll see here on the screen that exclamation point listen. Let's see, what direction do I need to point? Right there. Exclamation point listen will be give you a link to the Bandcamp for Harmony Woods in the chat. So if you type in exclamation point listen, it'll bring you right there. All right. Without further ado, I mean, let me get to the web browsing video section here. Let's see if this will work. Hello, and you can see Sophia. A little circle above me. Oh yeah, so I'm on the Harmony Woods, specifically the Graceful Rage Bandcamp page right here. Things are gonna get wonky for a second. I think if I do this, it's gonna get real weird for a second. Bear with me. Should be good. Except that I've lost Sophia now.
Oh no! Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you, yeah.
Oh, cool.
And they should be as well. But speaking of hearing, can I just get someone to tell me if Sophia and I are leveled?
Hello.
If our voices are
I'm
leveled?
gonna speak so you can hear the levels.
Oh, you know what? I found you.
Hey.
There we go. Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, so you'll see here it's Graceful Rage. This is Sophia's most recent album, and it was produced by Bartiz Strange, which I'm wearing my Bartiz shirt. I don't know. Bartiz. And there's merch for it. You can get the album and everything. I would encourage you, if you enjoy what you hear today, to put forward some financial support if you can, if you have the means, and purchase some merch, purchase the record, get a digital copy, whatever suits you, however you listen to music. And at the very least, I suppose, do a bunch of streaming just constantly. A constant streaming of the album.
Yeah, do the Justin Bieber yummy thing.
Do the yummy
put us on
thing
while you're sleeping. If you're a real fan.
Glass Beach Band tells me the levels are great. Thanks, Glass Beach Band. Also, Leo Winardo is in the chat. So hello, Leo Winardo.
Hi, Leo Winardo.
Cool. I would say there's a shirt design. We were talking about this before the stream that I really like. I like it a lot. It's like this ocean wave of like flowers and vines and stuff. That was designed by Jiraiya. So,
Yeah.
pretty amazing. And it's great colors too. I want to say I love your palette. Like
thank you.
For this. And I love that you're basically wearing the main like color. Yeah, I really, really love the merch specifically because I don't like white or black shirts personally.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, no fault of anybody's. Like I just personally don't like wearing black shirts, like black graphic tees or white graphic tees or anything for myself. Just not something that I vibe with. So, I mean, like yellow is my favorite color. So if you make a piece of merch yellow, even if I don't like your band, I'll probably buy it.
Great, I'll write that down.
Sure. But I really like your colors because they're like colors that you don't see a lot. It's that kind of like, it's not quite forest green for the one, and then your plum, would you say?
Like plum maroon type
kind of
beat. It's colors. Okay, we should have like universal names for colors, like for shades, because I feel like there's too many names. There's just too many.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be a lot easier.
For sure.
Yeah, so check out the Bandcamp. Again, it's ! Listen in the chat. Just ! Listen in the chat. And then let's move on here. So we'll go to the listening screen. Boom, here we are. So I don't know if I doubt you have the stream pulled up, do you?
I do, yes.
You do? Oh, okay.
So do we press play on go?
Yeah, on go. So I'll go 3, 2, 1, go, and
perfect.
And then we'll go. I'll have to show this to you later, or you'll have to check it out later, Sophia. But I did make a custom overlay for you being on the stream.
I actually have it open in a tab because I was curious, and I was in a little circle, and now I'm in a rectangle.
Yeah, now you're in a rectangle, and below you.
Oh my god! Wait, that looks so cool. The like little drawing thing. Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's so neat. Hell yeah!
Yeah, I did one for Dogleg because like they used to stream on their Twitch channel a bit, like playing Smash and like doing stuff with like fans and everything. And a long time ago, I was like in the mood, and I was like, I want to make an overlay for them and like just send it to them because like the Melee cover is so easy to augment, like because you can just like clip the little dog out and you can clip out the chair and you can do all sorts of stuff with those assets. But I fulfilled my dream of doing that when I had them on last week. I made a little overlay with the dog on it and the chair and everything, and it was fun. And then when I was having you on, I was like, your album cover is a photo.
You're a person.
And you're a person, and it's hard. And I was like, oh, I probably won't be able to do anything with that. But then like a couple days ago, I was like, you know what? Actually, I bet I could clip you out and like make you look really graphic and like, whatever. But it was fun.
Yeah, you did the thing. It looks sick as hell.
Hell yeah, cool. All right. Well, we're about to get into the listening portion. Again, I'll do the 3, 2, 1, go. That wasn't it. And
oh shit.
And we'll be able to start listening. Is there anything you want to talk about beforehand before we dig in?
So I know I'm a little bit choppy on the screen, but can they hear my voice okay? Is that coming through?
Yeah,
okay?
your voice should be coming through completely fine. The choppiness is like my computer. I'm using a laptop. It's my laptop trying to stream, take in my video, do all the audio stuff, like have all of these Chrome windows open and also like capture your video. But the audio should be like completely fine.
Weird.
And Glass Beach Band, tell me, is the audio fine?
Hell yeah, cool. Is there anything I want to say? Yeah. So this record, if you've heard it, you probably already have a bit of an idea, but basically, for the most part, it's about some not chill stuff that happened to me over the course of like 2 years, and it's about sort of like, processing that stuff in order to move away from it. I'm not like a super serious person by nature. Like, I'm probably gonna be like giggling through this, and I hope that doesn't, confuse anyone, or like basically like, I don't know. I'm not taking this subject matter lightly. It's just me being me, if that makes sense. And I'm really excited, and I want to thank William for asking me to do this. And yeah, I'm stoked.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm really stoked too. I'm glad that Bartise produced your record, because I don't think I would have found you without that being the case.
Me, yeah. I'm glad
well,
too.
Sure. Yeah, no, I was talking on a stream yesterday just about how like I find music these days, and it's mostly from like following other musicians and seeing who they like and checking out their friends and that kind of thing. And I'm very glad that you popped up, because I really like Graceful Rage. I like that a lot. I also just kind of like your discography. Just
hey,
I went back and I on YouTube, and I found like a full like set performance of you playing in Philadelphia, I think, or something.
Word. And
also, you're great live.
oh, thanks.
Your voice sounded exactly the same, and I was like, that's what's up.
Oh my gosh, wow. I'm so flattered. Thank you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I miss playing shows. Hot take.
Yeah, no kidding. That's funny. Okay, cool. Well, I suppose without any further ado, we can get into it here. I'll pull up my Spotify. Not a sponsor. No endorsement there.
The green streaming app.
The green streaming app. That's yeah. I'll pull up the green streaming app. Things are gonna get wonky. All right. I'm gonna hover over the play button. And I suppose we can get into it. I mean, because your record's not terribly long. It's only a little over a half hour, yeah? I suppose I could look at Spotify. 33 minutes. I mean, the green streaming app. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, this is not it, but what I'm going to do is give it 3, 2, 1, go. On go, hit play, and we should be together. Synced up. That's for you, Sophia, and also for the audience, and also for myself as a reminder. So anything else? One last time? Last check-in?
Let's go.
Yeah.
That wasn't it.
And for the audience, I realized I should, there are some pretty heavy topics and subject matter in this album. We've already discussed beforehand. We're not going to get into like the nitty gritty detail of everything that happened in Sophia's life or anything like that. But just know that like, if you listen closely to the lyrics, it is not, in certain terms, sometimes it is not subtle, which is great. I do love it. I love the songwriting. Like lyrically, this is a pretty incredible album. I would say personally.
Oh,
I think it's outstanding. And yeah, I can't wait to talk about it some more while the actual songs are going on. Anyway, but just so you know, this is like a little bit of a content warning. I will say like there are themes of sexual assault and abortion and just like abuse generally, that sort of thing. I by no means do I think like it's an overwhelming amount. There is not extreme detail in it, like recounting exactly things that happen. But if you listen to the lyrics, you can kind of hear stuff that's going on. So just so you know.
Yeah. I can give like trigger warnings for individual tracks.
Oh, that would be
if
great.
That'd be chill. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we can do that like during and everything.
Yeah, I'll do it before, and then I guess before we cross over, I can just do it one more time just in case anyone missed anything, because I want everyone to be in a good place. So for Rittenhouse, track 2, trigger warning for abortion. Easy, track 3, trigger warning for sexual assault. And Graceful Rage, track 7, trigger warning, suicidal ideation. And I think that's everything.
Yeah. I think so too. I'm trying to remember. I mean, you would know it way better than I would. But I have
That's like where stuff is like
yeah.
pretty like upfront.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Let's actually do this now. All right. Setting this up here. Okay. Are we all ready?
Let's do it, William.
3. Well, Graceful Rage. Graceful Rage by Harmony Woods. Start from the top, going all the way through. First track is Good Luck Road. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Oh my gosh. So, right before it came out, we got like the vinyl test press for it. And I was visiting a very, very, very small group of friends because I hadn't in like, I don't know, probably not since like all the shit started. But they were really sweet, and they wanted to hear the record, and I played it on my friend's record player, and it was me and the three of them, and it was like when people sing happy birthday to you, but 10 times as scary. That was still pretty cool.
Yeah. I do have a question about like the leads, like on the guitar.
Sure.
The ba-da-da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of like lead guitar in this record. Do you write that stuff, or is that like Bartiz or?
So it was a combination of both of us. I wrote the lead guitar parts for this record, or not for this song specifically, and then for a good chunk of the other songs, and then Bartiz also helped write a few of the parts. There's this, I don't want to like spoil anything, but there's this one solo in the next track, and I will point out when it happens that like Bartiz just like ripped pretty much out of nowhere, and it blew our fucking minds. It was sick.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to think of things to say about this song. It's pretty stream of consciousness, especially the first verse. The first verse is pretty much just, this is happening, holy shit, basically I was with my dad in the car, and we were driving around this place that a person that I used to know lives close to, because we were driving to a show, and like that person lives out of state, and it was just very overwhelming, like not just being close to them, but also there was a song playing that, I mean, I kind of said it, but there's a song playing on the radio that was almost the person's name, and I was just like, and driving through like the place where they live, and I was just like, fuck, this sucks. And yeah,
I will say, this is such a good example of the songwriting on this record, kind of in general for me, because it's like really intense, and there's like a lot of power behind it, but your compositions have so much space. Like,
thank you.
Like the drums are pretty pared down most of the time. There's like a lot of like room for your vocal. It's I don't know. It's a really great way of kind of like letting your voice shine and like calling attention to the lyrics while still having a lot of like orchestrational elements that super suit the songs. Like, oh, I love that drum fill. It's so understated. Da-da-ka, da-da-ka, da-da-da-ka. I love it, because you expect like something like da-da-ka, da-da-ka, da-ka-da-ka-da-ka, or something. Yeah.
For sure, yeah. We were a little bit stuck on that fill in the studio, but I'm pretty sure at the end Bartiz was like, okay, David, our drummer David, who killed it, super fucking killed it on this record. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Yeah, Bartiz was like, okay, David, do this. And yeah, we were trying out all these different fills and like trying out this really like complicated stuff, and none of it was really hitting. But yeah, like the very simplified version was the one that like stuck. And I don't know, I think that's really cool, because that can be a thing in music sometimes where, I mean, keep it simple, stupid. That's definitely like a thing that people say. And there's a reason why they say it, for sure. It's funny, like I don't know. This is definitely the first record that I could listen back to and be like, okay, I think I kind of did something here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, not to be like braggy or anything, but I don't know. I'm really, really proud of it, and I'm really happy that it exists for sure.
And this one is Rittenhouse.
Yes, Rittenhouse. Sorry, yeah. Trigger warning for abortion.
Only way you can get.
So, like I mentioned earlier, this song is the only one that is a story. It's an allegory. And I wrote it during a time where I wasn't writing like anything, and I wasn't ready to write like anything super duper personal because I was still processing, and like I wasn't far enough removed from the stuff that was going on to write about those things. So something I did on the first two records a lot was I wrote allegories, I wrote stories for the things that like I was experiencing. So I don't know, this song came out really, really quickly. It was like, I don't know, it was I'm trying to think of the right metaphor because I'm a dumb writer. It was like an oasis in a desert, as fucking cheesy as it sounds, you know, just because like it was like, yeah, like the well was dry. Like I hadn't written in ages. And then I like, I don't know, this kind of just came out of me and I was like, oh, this is cool. I like this. Yeah, I don't know. Writing stories is fun. I dig it.
Yeah. This lyric here, in the chorus where even the pigeons are cringing. I love that line.
Thanks so much. Yeah, this song is named after a little park in Philly called Rittenhouse Square, and there are a lot of pigeons.
Yeah. It's funny that you say this is kind of like an oasis in the desert song. I think that's like a notion that almost any artist or like musician can understand, because literally like Dogleg last week said the same thing about I forgot what song it was, but they were having trouble getting
I forgot the guitar solo. This is it. It started and then this is the second half of it. That, yeah.
But they were having trouble getting like the 10th track on their record, and they were writing a bridge for something else, and they'd been having a hard time, and then suddenly that turned into a full nother song. But yeah, so like I think, and then they said they wrote it in like 15 minutes. So like that's how it goes.
That's when you know. Yeah, that's when you know it's like supposed to exist for sure. I feel like a good chunk, not all of them, but a good chunk of I feel like the songs that I'm proudest of are the ones that came together like out of nowhere. Like a ghost just took over my body and just wrote a sick song, and then I took credit for it. Yeah. Trigger warning for sexual assault for this track.
Yeah, this one's
it's not
easy.
Like super. Yeah, it's not like out there, but it's metaphors. You know how it goes.
Did you know this track was going to start with just vocals?
No, actually, that was Bartiz's idea.
Wow.
Yeah. We got on the phone before getting in the studio just to talk about pre-production stuff. And we got to talking about this track, and he was like, okay, so for this song, I think it'd be really cool if you did like a Lorde type thing and just vocals at the beginning. And I was like, holy shit. Like my voice has never been just like, we've never done anything like that before.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit scared. But it turned out really cool, I think.
Oh my God. Yeah. You have the voice for it. Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
This song is such a slow build.
Yeah. It's our power ballad. It's our like 80s power ballad for sure.
You kind of expected you expected a beat to come in where you're like, I should be mad at you for what you did. Like for that part, you expect the beat to like come in, and it's like the song has a drive now, but like not like just the quarter notes keeps you like so anxious. It's like, oh, it's tense. It's tense.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. It's still going. It's just that like, heartbeat, that pounding.
Yeah. I wanted it to sound like a heartbeat, legit, because
Oh yeah.
I thought that would have been pretty cool. This has nothing to do with me. This is me talking about another artist, but I'm pretty sure there was like a song that Lorde did with Jack Antonoff. I forget which one. I'm from Melodrama, where I'm pretty sure they like sampled her heartbeat. Like they were able to record her heartbeat somehow and they put it in the song. And I think that's the sickest shit ever. We didn't do that. It is a thing that someone did once. Yeah. So this run right here is one of the lyrics. I mean, I guess one of the clumps of lyrics I'm proudest of on the record. I've spent the last 3 years onward. The thing about this song is, and I want to be clear, it's not about something that happened to me. It's about something that happened to someone else that was done by a person that I had a history with that caused me to recontextualize what went down between us.
Sure.
And it forced me to see our dynamic in a different light.
Yeah.
And in a pretty like disturbing way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. It's really fucking hard because it's not like,
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
No, I just really like this part.
Oh yeah, this is like the part. Okay. I'll keep talking when it's done. I love air drumming this part.
No.
I love triplets.
So good.
I fucking love triplets.
Hey, okay, anyway, sorry, yes, I know you're talking about something very serious, but I was
No,
holy shit.
good. That was like a way better thing to talk about, honestly. Like, I heard that fill in my head, but like I'm not a drummer, so I literally I think I might have scattered or beatboxed it to David.
Yeah.
And like he did it. He brought it into this world.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it's sick. Yeah. This shit's really complicated to talk about because for the most part, people don't do harmful things because they feel like it or because they just feel like traumatizing people because they're bored, Like people are often not aware of the harm that they're causing, and that doesn't make it any better. But on top of that, it's usually influenced by things that have happened in their past, which makes it even more difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This one is End. That's a pretty funny thing you did in the middle of your record.
What, put
just
two
a song
songs
called End.
Oh, yeah. I thought it would have been a little bit of a power move.
Yeah.
No, I think it's because I wrote the song and after I wrote it, I couldn't think of a title for it.
Oh, sure.
And I was just like, what's the song about? What's it about? It's about the end of a sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Why not?
Hey, that's great.
Hey, thanks.
And it pulls you to the side for a second. You really think about it. You're like, wow, there's a reason this song is called End, because it's not the end. I mean, usually Dogleg had Ender and that was the end of the album. And it's just you go oh, okay.
Yeah.
There is a very, stop me if you hate comparisons. Do you hate comparisons to other musicians?
No, unless it's one that doesn't sound like us and is
I'm
just another person with a vagina. But I know you're not going to do that. Yeah.
You really remind me of Haley Williams.
I'll take it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's not. Yeah, I wish I reminded people of Haley Williams.
It's a good person. No, there's to remind people of.
There is a lyrical style to your writing and even some of your phrasing, like the way that you sing your lyrics, that reminds me a lot of the Wonder Years.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's like a slower, more like methodical Wonder Years at times. You're definitely, I mean, you have a unique style, and I would never take that away from you. Like I like your songs, and I like the lyrics because they're yours, not because they sound like somebody else's.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thanks. No, I appreciate it. I fucking love the Wonder Years. You said that and I was like, wow. Like, that is one band that I really, really like that I don't think we've ever been compared to. So that's really cool. I love Dan Campbell's lyrics.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I love his voice. And I love his inflections. Like the way he says things sounds cool.
It does.
Yeah, like they're sick. I love that band.
The space in this section, right? Also, this is my favorite song for the drums.
Really? Hell yeah!
I love it. I love the open snare. It's
sure.
Not right now, but like on the previous section thing, like I love the sound of an open snare. We used it on Neon Glow, like when for the first Glass Beach album. We also like did an open snare thing, but it's really a unique sound, and you don't hear it very often. And this this six feel, almost like waltzy sort of thing, like pattern happening with the drums is really, really good. It just suits the song so well.
Thank you. Yeah, that's another one of those like drum parts that I had written in my head and was like, David, boots da, and he was like, oh, boo, you know.
This is a thing you do really well, where I think it's this part where you take a harmony and you go from the melody into the harmony and make the harmony like the lead, I believe. Maybe it's not in this section, but you do just a wonderful thing about like when you expect the melody to keep going and then a harmony to come on top of it. Instead, you take your lead vocal and go up to the harmony, and then like the melody becomes a harmony in the background that's like a little softer. It's like a very powerful thing that works really well.
Like by the end of the stream, my ego is just gonna be like insane. For real though, thank you so much.
That's all I'm doing. I'm just, I mean, that was the point of like doing this like project, the listen along series. Is I wasn't expecting to have all of like the people who made the records on. I was hoping I could have some people on. But it's literally like I really love these albums, I love the music, and I wanted to like show it to people and kind of gush. And now it's just like nice that you get to be here.
Yay! Thanks for having me. This is so fun. Okay, this fucking bass riff, this was Josh's idea. Josh did this, and I think it's so fucking cool. Like I love this bass line. I was really stoked on it at first because I knew my dad would like it, because my dad's favorite band is Tool. Oh. And I feel like this has some like a little bit of Tool energy to it, like just like the bass line. But yeah, I don't know. I dig it.
This one is Holding You to You. Yeah. This one's like more of like the more rock kind of intro too than the rest of your album. That riff, so good.
Thanks. That was like, it's actually like, that was a talentless hack thing because it's literally like a power chord. It's just and then like, I don't know how to say it, but it's just and then the half step down and then the root note of the third chord.
Yeah.
It's like, it's literally just like fucking, yeah. Most of the shit I do is just, it's just like playing the strings like open.
It's just playing the strings.
It's just
playing the strings.
Fuck. All right, I'm done bullying myself now.
I love this part too. This, yeah, the lead here.
For sure. Yeah. This was a song that Barty's contributed a lot of guitars to. And well, the lead part mostly. And he's he's a tone wizard. And I feel like people don't say that enough, or at the very least, I don't see it enough with my eyes on the internet. Like he is just, he has a pedal board that's like this big, and all the pedals sound so fucking cool. And he just gets the sickest sounds out of them. Like, it's cool. He's a beast. He's awesome. I can't gas him up enough. He's amazing, for real.
Yeah. Well, he deserves it.
For sure.
He deserves all the gassing up.
Yeah, I think
Especially,
I saw.
I mean,
I don't know if it was you or someone else who uses the account, but I think I saw y'all, and I think about it all the time because it's the truest shit ever. One of y'all said, like, what is the word for when all the best things keep happening to the most
right
deserving person?
The most,
was that you?
That was me. Yeah, I run the band account, so
that was spot on. I think about that all the time when I think about him, because it's the realest thing ever.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, not only is he incredible, we'll go back to talking about your record in a second. Not only is he incredible, but he also is like so caring and like there for pretty much everyone else in the scene. And you're like, well, I mean, everybody wants him to explode. Like, everybody. I don't know anybody who's like, Bartiz, take it or leave it. Like,
no.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is about this song is it started as a folk song, and it was going to be really quiet.
Oh.
And like the chords, it was going to be like kind of swung and like very chill and like moody and sad, like kind of like Phoebe Bridgers' Stranger in the Alps vibes.
Yeah.
But then as we got closer to like the studio time, I was like, I don't want to do that. I was just like, how can we make this sound cooler? And we actually we arranged this one in the studio. This is the only song that we like arranged fully in the studio, and it turned out really cool. And
this one is called God's Gift to Women.
This is a pop punk song.
It is.
It's a different vibe from the rest of it, that's for sure.
I like the drums on this one a lot too.
Oh my god.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. In the second verse, I'll point out again if I remember to. But in the second verse, we tracked like the snare from the regular drum kit, but then we also did like this standalone like marching band-esque snare. That David did like a bunch of rolls on and shit, and like the snares layered. It sounds really cool. I think it came out cool. That was our first woo.
Woo. I don't know if how intentional this was, but to go like to have the lyric be like, "This is your wrecking ball," and then that space that goes into the woo and like the hit, it almost feels like you're letting go of the wrecking ball and it's like swinging, and then boom, like, yeah.
What's that called? Sound painting, lyric painting, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Where you match up lyrics to like sonically what's going on. I love that shit. I'm such a dork for that.
I'm a dork on that too. There's a song on Phoebe Bridgers' Punisher where she's like singing the line like, "Now I can't even get you to play the drums," and the drums cut out when she sings that line, and I'm just like, oh my god.
That happens again, I think, in like Chinese Satellite. Maybe there's a lot of like cool like space noises happening in the background because it's about like wanting aliens to take you away and bring you home because you don't feel like you belong on Earth, which is very relatable.
Very relatable.
Yeah, she does that a bunch, and yeah, I love it. It's sick.
Shit, we just talked on top of my favorite lyric from this song.
Not the Infinite Jest line.
Yeah, like a walking fucking copy of Infinite Jest. That shit's good. That's good.
I was worried that people would clown on it because, like, I don't know. I wrote this song and then, like, I mean, I feel like Infinite Jest goes through, like, cycles of being a meme. But I wrote this and then, like, a week later, Infinite Jest became a really big meme again. And I was like, oh shit.
You're like, oh no.
Oh no, I hope people don't think I'm like saying this
memeing.
because it's a meme now. I'm just memeing. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think about Infinite Jest without thinking of Jamie Loftus. Are you familiar with Jamie Loftus at all?
I don't Sounds
It's a
familiar.
pretty obscure
Remind me.
comedian that does the Bechtel cast and
Trigger warning for suicidal ideation for the first line because
Yeah.
it's like it's just right there.
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, please. Yep.
There it is.
Yep. And this one's called Graceful Rage. Oh wow, that's familiar. No, but yeah, Jamie Loftus is kind of an obscure comedian who ate Infinite Jest.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Wait. Did they eat all of it?
I think so.
Because that's a lot of paper.
It's a lot of paper. It was over a long period of time, but
Oh, okay. Well, in that case.
yeah. I do want to go back and like, this is from a while ago, but someone said more scatting on the next record, please.
Hell
Scat
yeah.
Revival 2021. That was Disposable
Yeah.
America.
Sixth wave emo will be scat.
Yeah.
The mouth scat, not the poop scat.
Yes.
Unless you wanted it to be.
Mouth scat sounds like the next Neil Cicierega album.
That's so real. That's so Neil. Yeah. This song, so the glitchy drums in the first verse, they like just happened. We totally talked over them. It's fine.
Yeah, go back and listen.
Yeah, rewind. I knew I wanted the drums to be like weird, broken up, but the way like Bartees did it in like post or whatever the professionals say, he killed it.
Yeah.
I feel like 75% of the stream is just me saying Bartees killed this part or this thing or he did this really cool thing.
I mean, I'm actually pretty surprised to hear a lot of like the drum parts or like the fills in certain sections are actually your idea because like yeah, because like I don't know a whole lot of I mean even like when I write my own music I often don't really think about the drums very much, which is funny because I'm the drummer for Glass Beach.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I feel
cool to
that
hear.
heavy. Yeah, for sure. I write all the songs to start on acoustic guitar. Like it's just me and my voice and like the chords. But the whole time I do it, I'm like planning the arrangement in my head. Like I try to plan as best as I can. And then I bring it to my friends and I'm just like, okay, here, think of something that I wouldn't be able to. And they always do, which is really cool. Yeah. Collaborating is like really, really important for that reason, because there is always something really fucking cool you can add to a song that you would never be able to think of yourself, you know?
No, yeah, absolutely. And even if you have like a lead or something you've written.
Drum fill.
Yeah, the
That was Bartees' idea also.
but even if you have like a lead guitar part already written or like something figured out, giving it to someone else and just being like, oh, if you have any ideas or additions or subtractions even like to it, because I have I mean in the past like I've written like chords or like leads or sections and showed it to Jay or Lane or Jonas, any of them. And they like sometimes will be like, oh, it would be great if you went to this chord here instead, because it would like add some tension to this like lead that you have written or something like that. And it's just a completely different way of thinking about music that I don't do. Like, yeah,
for sure.
This
it's
is
tight.
I Can't. It's the final track.
Closing time. Yo,
Closer
you get me.
time.
That's sick. Oh my god, William, do you want to become famous? Because we can buy followers and viewers.
Wow, all you have to do is click that link that nobody should click. Don't anybody click the link.
Click it.
I don't know if Glass Beach Band is still here. Can you delete that? Leonardo is like, holy shit, no way.
No way. Huge if true. Whoa, wait. They said Spice Girls vibes, but I don't know which song they were talking about, and I want to know.
No.
That's sick. If you're still here, please tell me, because I want to know. Thank you.
So I'm actually curious about this one, if you don't mind me asking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like lyrically, it sounds like it's a relationship that didn't go well, and upon reflection, like somebody came, like your partner came around and was like, actually, like I realized all of the mistakes and stuff that was going wrong, and like now this is how I want to treat you. And it's like the way that you would have wanted to be treated in the first place, but now it's like things have fallen apart and it's too far gone.
You're very close, except it happened 2 years after the fact, and after a few mutual friends had told them to apologize.
Okay.
But we're cool now. That's
Cool.
not me trying to put that person on blast. Like we're totally chill now. Everyone, grows, and not everyone is, super emotionally intelligent from day one. It is what it is. We all get there at our own pace.
Yeah.
I was pissed at the time.
Sure.
Believe me.
Sure.
Yeah. It's chill though. It is what it is. Yeah, this was my like Taylor Swift fearless moment for sure.
Hell yeah.
I like to joke that this song is like if Taylor Swift grew up listening to The World Is, because like towards the end it just becomes like a post-rock song.
Sure.
Which I was pretty stoked on, which I definitely wanted to happen. Like, this is going to sound kind of corny, but one of the things I love most about music is like just bringing things from your brain into like something tangible, like something you can actually listen to and come back to is just like the coolest shit ever. Like being able to, I guess, manifest the things that you are like envisioning. Like, I don't know, that's type. That can go for like all creativity.
Yeah, absolutely. And I completely agree. It's like time capsules. This year you're just creating your own little time capsules.
Yeah, for sure. I like to think of like all my records like that. Like nothing special. I wrote those songs when I was 16 and 17, and I recorded it when I was 17. And I was just like I come back to it like every so often. And I'm just like, shit, like I was 17. That's crazy. Like, this is me when I was 17. And you can like, and I hope this isn't too self-indulgent, but I feel like my growth as like a musician and as a vocalist, like it you can like kind of like see it and hear it like throughout our discography. And I think that's pretty cool too. It's like I grew up on Spotify. Yeah.
That's wild. I mean, like I didn't start writing good music until I was like your age now. Like,
oh, hush.
No, I mean like because I started as like being really invested in comedy. So I started as like a musical comedian kind of thing.
Oh, word.
And I
like
did
Neil.
Yeah, more like a Bo Burnham or like a
word. Yeah,
Stephen Lynch, Tim Minchin kind of thing. And I look back at that stuff and I'm not very I don't it's not like I think it's bad, but I'm a little dissatisfied with like how long it took me to find, I don't know, some like honesty in my work.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I roast my past shit all the time. Like I keep making the joke to myself that like, this is our only good record, which like is super mean. And like, I really need to stop being mean to myself. Though. Thanks.
It really is. Nice it's astonishing. It is astonishing that not only is this record as good as it is, but the one before it is also good.
Oh, like, that's really nice, William. Thank you. That's very welcome. Sweet.
And I mean it. I'm shocked. Like people like you and Jiraiya with like how young you are and how good you already are, is very encouraging. I don't find it limiting on my behalf at all. I just like, it just makes me excited to see what all of you end up getting to when you're my age, Oh, and Bartiz is even older than me. So like, he's gonna do it forever. And I'm sure he's like very encouraged and inspired by all of, like the younger people just coming out swinging at like 18, 19, 20 years old.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's wild. Yeah.
And
I'm so inspired by everybody, honestly. Oh, it's over now. That went by quick.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. I mean, like this is probably going to be a shorter stream for sure. I mean, I'm not going to snag you and keep you for another hour. Don't worry.
What do you want to know? I'm an open book.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if anybody in the chat wants to say anything, like, has any questions or wants to let us know how we can become famous just by clicking a link.
For sure. I certainly am curious. No, I've been realizing more and more how much I don't want to be famous. Like I want to be like, I mean, in an ideal world, I would love to be able to make a living from my art.
Yeah.
But I also want to be able to go into like a Target on a bad day and just like be able to do my thing, you know?
Sure.
Like I just feel it can get to a point where it's like so scary, and you can't even, like, famous people can't even leave their house.
Yeah.
And that's horrifying to think about.
Well, yeah, there's like, I mean, there's an inherent problem with like the way that we view fame and idealization.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with that because since as early as I can remember, I always wanted to be like, or a comedian or an actor or a musician or something. Like, from really, really young, I dreamt of being famous.
Wow.
And now, like,
I feel like a lot of kids do.
I know.
I definitely did.
And I never really got rid of it. I'm 28 years old and I'm still like, it is still a desire. But now, like, the thing that is stopping me is not like, missing privacy or anything like that. Because I think, I don't know. I mean, to a degree, yes, people could probably be extremely invasive, but I think that like there are portions of me that would thrive on like that kind of recognition in a way that is probably not entirely healthy. But
external validation is real.
Yeah.
Like I feel that.
Yeah, but now it's like the more political I get and the more just like I acknowledge and like understand the world around me, the more I'm like, well, any type of fame is bad.
Yeah.
Like, just because of the way that the world works. I mean, it's like you're put on such a pedestal, and I don't even mean like the pressure of like, oh, what if I fail? I mean, like, people genuinely who have never met you, who have no connection to you whatsoever, feel like not only like they know you, but also that they love you, and like, and that kind of stuff.
Or like they know you enough to dislike you or even hate you.
Sure.
That's another big thing.
That is like a big, that I'm glad you said that. Cause like, I also think like criticism of like art or artists or stuff like that is
super important.
It's super important.
We need that.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. But like there are ways of going about it. And also like, I mean, I just get kind of discouraged when I see like the commonality of like whenever somebody says they really love a band or something, or they really love an artist or whatever, there is too often a chance of comparison of some sort where it's like, I really love Harmony Woods. Like Paramore could never, or there's always like that kind of a thing, or like, yeah. I even there's a slightness to like saying like someone releasing a single or like a piece of art or something, or like we'll just talk about music because that's like where my mind is at. But
let's do it.
There someone releasing a single and then like people being like, oh, like, whoa, like, I mean, easily like song of the year. And then I'm like, oh, but like these other artists all release songs today too. I'm just like, I bet that's not very nice for them to see. I mean, like, I think there's like a way of, because like I have said things are like my favorite albums of a year or something like that. Like was it 2020? Good Lord. But Brat by Namdi is like one of my all-time favorite records, and
Namdi is a legend.
Yeah, but I would never be like, oh, this is the best record of this year or that kind of thing, just because I feel like making declarative statements like that is different than like opinionated statements where like it is like your intention.
What I'm saying right here is objectively right and everyone should agree, versus, hey, I really like this band. I feel that. That's just like, God, I feel like that way of like talking on the internet has just become so normalized, you know, of just being like, I'm right, you know. And also like when addressing, this is like another thing, but kind of reminds me of what you're talking about, when people address like big systemic issues, but in the way where they're like, y'all are doing this and y'all are fucking up. And it's like, oh yeah, for sure. But also like, you gotta leave some room for not self-criticism, but I guess more like self-awareness and like, oh, how could I also be contributing to this issue? You know, you just don't see a lot of that on social media, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot missing in terms of like criticism and self-awareness. And I mean, like, I'm not saying that as someone who's aside from it. Like, absolutely, I've participated in some. Yeah, I've participated in some pretty ignorant shit.
Same.
Yeah. I do want to say, Leonardo says that your album is so good, capital so capital good.
Thanks.
Definitely listen to it more after this stream is over.
Oh, thanks, pal.
Hell yeah. I Peaky, really, really good album. Vocals are so nice. Also, these listen along streams are fun. I'll be here more often. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming along.
I love the frog emoji.
Yeah.
Throw in. Big fan of frogs. My youngest sibling loves frogs.
Hell yeah. Frogs.
Fun fact.
Frogs are dope. Frogs are great. Frogs and rats. Those are the big ones.
I've been warming up to rats and mice for sure. Like, I'll be in my house and I'll see like a mouse and like,
I'll be in my house and I'll see a mouse.
I'm the writer. No, like I'll just see like a mouse like scurry, and instead of being like, huh, I'll just be like, oh hey, you're cute. What's up?
You'll see a mouse in your house, and it'll scurry by, and you'll go, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I think if it's not your pet, it's okay to be like, you're not supposed to be here.
Okay. I feel like a big part of why I'm super chill is because I live with my parents. Like, it's technically not like, it's not like it's my house. It's not like I have the mortgage.
Sure.
Like, it's like the mouse and I are on the same level, you know, like we're here. Like, we're living here, but we're not paying to. I feel like there's some like camaraderie in that.
Hell yeah. That's a good way of looking at it. Are you familiar at all with like Krispy Kreme, the wrapper, or like Froggy Fresh? Did you ever hear about that?
No, I don't think so. It sounds familiar, but that's just because I'm online.
I know. I just like, I can't help but when you said the houses and the mouses thing, there's a lyric in one of the songs that's like, I got 500 houses. I got 500 mouses and 500 houses. Like, it's pretty good.
That's sick. That's so tight.
Yeah. And there's another line in that same song that goes something like son da da da, and Beyonce thinks I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce. I think you're cute too.
Yeah, this sounds right up my alley.
It probably is.
Krispy Kreme, is that the name of the rapper?
Krispy Kreme was what he used to go by, and then changed it to Froggy Fresh, and I think it's been changed again. But
you love a rebrand.
Yeah, it's like there's like the baddest of them all. I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls because I ain't very tall. When she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls. I'm sorry.
I love this. No, talking to you has been an absolute blast. You have no idea how sick it is to talk to someone who like brings up random semi-related shit and then takes the time to explain it, because I also do that, and it's like it makes me feel like I'm cool, like I'm chill, you know?
Yeah. Like, it's very chill.
Like, hell yeah.
Very chill to derail an entire conversation.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, I'm with you. I just can't stop sometimes. I don't know. House mouse.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, what the hell were we talking about though? Yeah, no, but as far as like music is concerned, yeah, but freaking music criticism is important in the way we talk about things. Like the way we talk about music criticism and like social issues in general and stuff like that is very like we've created a black and white tendency when there is very much like a gray that needs to be had. And
that and everyone, it feels like, is constantly, and I'm not removing myself from this because I am very much a part of this. We are all very much a part of this. This isn't me pointing fingers. I feel like everyone's just constantly in a competition with each other to be the smartest person. Like, I'm going to say the smartest thing. I'm going to say the best thing, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of just like, you know, just trying our best and not worrying about whether it is objectively the best, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're not playing basketball anymore. It's a slam dunk contest. That's how I feel about it. I mean, yeah, it does seem like I mean, social media is just like this. It's for like likes and clicks and stuff, but
yeah, for sure.
Is whoever can do like the hottest take and the like slammiest dunk gets everybody's love. And then when you get that much attention, then you get all of the people who hate you to also chime in. But I think for like fans and like parasocial relationships, which are like pretty toxic and like not very healthy and everything, I think it's too easy to both love and hate artists and forget that they're people, and and that like there's a chance that they might see the things that you say online, and that kind of thing. And I mean, some people might be like, well, good, I want them to see it, and then I'm just like, do you really though? Like, if you really think about it, like, I don't know, these could be very nice people who just create stuff that you don't like. And yeah, I mean, that was the thing. Like, Glass Beach talks about this all the time, about how we try to like temper the way that we talk about other people's music, even if it's something that we don't like really vibe with. Or I mean, the only time we kind of go off on people is when the people themselves are kind of shittier people.
Yeah, if they're like misusing their platform or something like that.
Yeah, like what's the fucking band who does Headstrong? Like, Headstrong,
Trapped?
Take you, Trapped. Yeah, like
we're never gonna defend. Got banned from Twitter. Right?
Yeah, we're never gonna like defend Trapped. We're not gonna be like, everybody be nicer to Trapped, but like in a realm that could be a little bit more nuance in like certain call outs or like discourse or stuff like that. But whatever. I mean,
yeah,
I love the fifth wave emo discourse.
Yeah, personally, it's a fun time.
I think it's fun. I think it's fun when people take it way too serious and then they get like actually mad when you say stuff like, I don't know, like Shamir is emo. Like,
oh my god,
which absolutely,
let Shamir be emo. Shamir's a fucking badass. If he wants to be emo, let him be emo.
Shamir's emo. Bartees Strange is emo. Everybody's emo. That's my take.
Oh yeah, fifth wave emo is like, it's definitely my favorite. At least like, it's my favorite hot topic in a while, because, and I've like totally just like taken it on and have just like been like, yeah, fifth wave, let's fucking go. And a big part of that is obviously because, you know, I'm in a band and people have sort of lumped me into that, and I'm very flattered. And, you know, for the first time in a while, it actually feels like I'm part of a community, and it's like, it's a very, very like lovely feeling, you know. And there are so many like bands doing such cool shit, and I think it's really, really awesome that they're getting the attention that they deserve. But the pettier part of me loves fifth wave emo because it manages to really, really piss off the most annoying people. And I think that's great. Yeah, it's like win-win.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. Yeah, I don't know. And it's fun, and it doesn't like really matter. But I mean, yeah, I noticed you'd been like posting more things about it recently too, because like you and Brandon from Home Is Where, which, speaking of which, I guess I'll take this moment to plug that. Next week is I Became Birds by Home Is Where. With special guest Brandon from Home Is Where.
I'll fucking be here. I love that record. Brandon is a sweetheart. God bless. I'm so stoked.
Yeah, no, it's going to be great. And it's an EP length almost. Like, I know it's an album. I know it's an album. I know it's an album. But it's like
Wait,
almost
did I
like...
call it an EP or an
No,
album?
no, you didn't.
I can black out when I talk sometimes. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
no, you didn't. I'm saying it's like an EP length kind of thing. So it's not. It's even shorter than your record is. It's so funny. I was like, I scheduled out like a 2-hour time block for this because the first week I did it, I did the Alchemist Rat's Beg Bashful, which is over an hour long. And then like our own record is an hour long. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, a lot of these records might be kind of long. And I'm just like, no, they're not. They're like 33 minutes, 36 minutes for Melee. Like, and then that one. And then like, I'm hoping to get Pink Shift on right after the following week after I have Brandon on.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't know who I'm going to get on from Pink Shift because like I've done stuff with all of them before. And I think most of them live together, but I'm not. I mean, at least Ashrita and Paul and Myron and Eric. That's all 4 of them. What am I talking about? get all of them on there. But theirs is an EP, like actually. So like when I have them on, I'm like, that's not gonna take very long. And I had an idea of like the people that I have on will also bring on like with them an album, like in their mind, like, oh, and we can also listen to. I want to show you this album.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, but then Dogleg and I talked for literally like the whole time. So I was like, I want to leave it open. If we want to talk, we can talk, and then whatever. But yeah, I mean, we're pretty much done here.
All right, get out.
you and I, we're done. Is your dog available? Can we see your dog?
Oh, okay. Let me move my phone. So both of my dogs are on my bed right now. If I flip my like camera in the meeting room, will they be able to see it on the TV?
I think so.
Should I try it out?
Give it a shot. Yeah.
All right, I'll try it out. Let's see. Am I connected by any wires? Oh my God, so many wires. Oh, I still have the one earbud in from when we were listening to the record. That's funny. Oh my God, get out of here. Wow, this is messy. One moment.
No worries.
1 moment, please. Good grief.
Here,
all tangled up.
Let me know when you're ready. I'm going to go to...
Yeah, for sure. All right. Okay, here we go. So, Z has his little... I don't know if y'all can see, but this is Ziggy. All right, I'll keep it pointed. He's just sleeping.
Yeah. I'll do that.
He's wearing a cone of shame right now because he has a little thingy on his paw that we don't want him to mess with. But he's made peace with it. He's been a really good sport about it all day.
And then the other one?
Oh, so you can see? Cool. This is Ziggy. Hello.
Yeah, we can see. Oh, they were back to back. They're so big, both of them. I was expecting. I saw the big dog, and I was like, I was expecting a smaller one for some reason.
Kona's a little tinier, but they're both like, I don't know. I'd say Kona's like medium sized, and then Ziggy is like medium to large, extra medium, if you will. Extra medium.
Is a large dog the size of a medium dog. Am I right?
What did you say?
I said it's a large dog the size of a medium dog.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, you remember that meme, the boulder, a large boulder the size of a medium boulder or whatever?
I missed that. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No worries.
I haven't the faintest.
Yeah, I love that when I was like, can you show us the dogs? Everyone in chat was like, yes!
Fuck your stupid record. Let's see some dogs. No, I'm for it. I love them. I love them so much.
We're getting
they're just chilling though.
They're so
not
cute. Oh, they're so cute. Doggies, dog please. Dog please.
Pardon my exposed mattress. Fitted sheets are the worst. All right. Is that enough dog time?
I think that's enough dog time.
Right.
I mean, well, could we really have enough dog time?
True. One of them just farted though.
Well, it's a good thing this isn't a smelling stream.
Yeah, right.
We're at smell along, you know?
Smell along.
You could do a smell along. We're like, let everyone know, like, okay, get some books from your local library. We're going to do a smell along this weekend. Okay, open up. Smell the pages.
What would Infinite Jest smell like if it had a smell? What do you think?
Infinite Jest. What would Infinite Jest smell like if it had a smell? Well,
People in the chat, if you feel free to contribute if you would like.
Yeah, I imagine the smell of a very, very worn baseball cap with and also weed.
Yeah, oh, that's a good one.
But not a baseball cap that has been worn backwards. One that has been worn forwards.
Forwards, and just like a musty, crusty baseball cap.
Yeah, with a brim that's been like bent a little bit too much.
That's solid. I respect that take. I do. Oh my goodness. Spotify kept playing, so now I'm listening to more Harmony Woods. Best Laid Plans rules. Thanks.
Oh,
Thank
cool.
you. So nice.
A sweaty baseball cap, yeah. Oh, that's Jonas.
Oh, yeah.
Jonas is listening to more Harmony Woods.
Hello, Jonas.
Yeah, the bass
player. I like
player.
your band. I like yours' band.
I like your band.
Oh,
I like
thanks.
your band.
No, it's pretty wild. Like when when the Glass Beach record first dropped, I was like, oh wow, this reminds me a lot of like a project I used to listen to called Casio Dad.
No way. No way.
Yeah, I had this friend in high school and they recommended Casio Dad to me, and I was like, I forget what the EP was called, but it was like the pixely artwork and the bed and the
he's not with us anymore.
Yeah. And like, so that's when I like started like listening to Jay's stuff, and then like, I don't know, I'm just so fucking stoked that y'all are popping off because y'all are epic and Jay is an incredible songwriter, and yeah, y'all are sick, and
thank you.
I'm a Glass Beach stan for sure.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I stand Harmony Woods. I'll do it.
Oh, thanks.
I'll do it for sure. No doubt. Are you someone who works on like, do you have like a back catalog of music that you haven't recorded yet? Or have you, like, now that you've done your album, you're sitting on it a bit and you're like, okay, I'll get back to writing eventually. You look like you've got a secret.
No, I don't give too much away. But the funny thing is, I had a record written, or like just a large group of songs that I was thinking of turning into a record before I even knew Graceful Rage was going to be a thing. I had this like pretty clear vision for a record, but it's mainly like, I don't know. I just didn't think that now was the right time for that record. But I still really like those songs, and I still want to do something with them one day. So there are more in store, more coming. I'm trying to think of the thing that like people say, like a big thing soon or something. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, well, cool.
Oh my
I mean, that's
goodness.
great. And I hope you get a chance to, are you thinking about touring this record at all?
Absolutely. I want to tour as soon as
we
it
can.
is safe. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Like, I keep daydreaming about playing with like, I want Harmony Woods for this record. Like, I really want to like do the songs justice because they're really big and there are a lot of intricate parts. And like, I kind of want our lineup to be like at least a 5-piece. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
For sure. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Are you thinking like, are you going to be trying to do like a support or headline somehow?
So, not to like get all into the industry talk because that's like whatever. But sure. I'm pretty sure our agent is like trying to submit us for support stuff right now.
Sure.
So that'd be cool. But we definitely want to. I really want us to do like a DIY full US because we haven't yet, because I've been in school the entire time we've been a band. So we haven't like had the time to do that because like I go to Drexel and the breaks are really short and the summers are dedicated to like internships. So there's like no time to like tour extensively unless you take off. And I didn't want to do that. So But the thing is, I'm graduating in less than 2 months.
Right
so
on.
as
Okay.
soon as the plague subsides and many people can be in the same place at the same time without fear of bad things happening, it's gonna happen.
Cool. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I mean, I hope we get to see you.
Hell yeah.
If you come out to LA and you need a band to open for you.
Oh my God, please. I would absolutely die to play with y'all. Like, that would be the sickest shit ever. I'm not even kidding.
No, I would love to. Awesome. I would love to play with like so many people. I mean, like Bartiz is like, actually Bartiz isn't going to be out here for that leg of the tour. That's right. Because with like Lucy Dacus, Bartiz is just doing, around the DC area like that.
Yeah. The thing is though, and this bummed me out a little bit, but not too hard because like, okay. So Bartiz isn't playing the Philly show, but Shamir is. So that's tight.
Yeah. No, I was looking at that. That was great. I was excited to see both Shamir and Bartiz on there. And then Rat Boys is touring with Julian Baker. Fucking my dream. Oh my God.
It's going to be sick. I'm trying to get my passport just for like the possibility of being able to go to that tour. I know I won't be able to because it's far and I can't afford to go that far away. But it's definitely inspired me to look into getting a passport. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, I need to get a passport too. I've never had one. I'm older than you. I'm not old. I'm not old. Don't worry. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh my God, I'm 28.
Oh my God, I'm 28. I'm the crypt keeper.
I'm excited. I have
so many friends like that.
I'm excited
awesome.
for 30.
Aging is a privilege. It really is. I mean, I wouldn't know because I'm 22. Well, I don't want to like talk out of my ass, but
sure.
I've heard that it can be a beautiful thing for sure.
Yes. Yeah. I think so in a lot of instances. Cool. I don't know if you saw, but somebody posted the tweet where I was with the large boulder the size of a medium boulder or whatever.
Oh, okay.
They put it in the chat so you can take a look at it.
I'm going to do a live reading. Are we ready? First time I've ever seen this.
Let's do it. This is your React channel now.
Harmony reacts. Large boulder the size of a small boulder. Okay. Okay. Is completely blocking. I can't go on. Wait a second. I know I'm like totally late and people probably don't think this is funny anymore, but like this is my first time, so let me have this. I'm going to start over again. Large boulder the size of a small boulder is completely blocking eastbound lane, Highway 140. Okay, the rest isn't important.
How do you write that sentence? How do you say a large boulder the size of a small boulder? Also, what's the scale? What's a large boulder and what's a small boulder? And what's a large boulder the size of a small boulder?
It's all subjective, really. Just like emo. Yeah.
See, Glass Beach is a fifth wave emo band that sounds like a third wave emo band.
That's so funny. That's awesome. God, I'm losing. I wish I had known sooner. I feel like my life would have been better if I had known sooner, you know?
It's really a gift.
Exactly. Large boulder the size of the...
Wasn't there a sequel? I swear they did it again. Are you serious?
Nuh-uh. No way.
Wow. Okay. Well, I've kept you long enough, don't you think?
If you're ever thinking of starting a series where you ask people in indie/emo/DIY adjacent bands to react to memes, I would love to get involved.
A little spoiler alert here. Every Wednesday. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Oh my God. I was about to be like...
No.
Oh, wait, there's another tweet. There's another one.
Oh, okay. Found it. Here we go.
I'll do this one too.
do it?
Okay, well they're just cashing in at that point.
Oh, is
that's not.
Are they selling out?
Yeah, they're selling out. They're just making the same. They said a large boulder the size of a large boulder when a large boulder was blocking a lane.
Okay, that's kind of funny though, because like it's like they're funny. Acknowledging the mistake from before, like the weirdness of it before, and then being
that's
like,
true.
That's different if they were like, well.
Yeah, I jumped to conclusions.
This large thing, the size of a tiny thing, like it wasn't like, that's funny. That's funny. But if they do another one, I swear,
no more, no more.
Okay, cool. Wow. Well,
hell yeah.
I have your Twitter handle up on the overlay, so people can follow you.
That's me. That's our Instagram too. If you're an Instagram
that's your Instagram
person.
Too. Okay, I thought so. I checked in on that. But I'm glad that I had that right. Okay. So you can follow Harmony Woods on Twitter and Instagram. Go check out the Bandcamp. ! Listen in the chat will bring you to the Harmony Woods Bandcamp. If you really liked the album, I mean, here's what I tell people. Well, for one, whatever streaming platform you have, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, follow the artists you like. Like do the thing where you like physically like click the thing that follows them.
The follow button, the square rectangular button that says the word follow inside.
Follow them, and if you have the means, this is what I tell people: buy the record, like vinyl or even like just digital. Buy it, and then never listen to that version, and only listen to it on streaming platforms. Because like if you buy it, we get support from that, and then the streaming helps with like numbers, and also we get like 0.0012% of a penny or something, whatever. But yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. And if you again, if you don't have like the means or money for buying like things, then streaming is a great way of doing things. Adding songs to your playlists, and that kind of stuff. You could just add the entirety of Graceful Rage to a playlist, and actually all of Harmony Wood's discography, just make one big playlist and play through it. We're gonna yummy this shit. We're gonna
yeah. So take all 3 of our records, put them on one playlist, and while you're sleeping, don't mute it because then it won't count. You have just put it at a
low volume.
Low volume.
Put it at a low volume, the size of a large volume, you know, and then everything's gonna be good. We're gonna get all those numbers, and Harmony Woods, like it's gonna blow up. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be on everybody's recommended. But do that. So buy the album, go to ! Listen, go to the Bandcamp, get the record, get a shirt. Jiraiya designed the ocean wave shirt things and everything.
Yeah, it's like a crew neck, so it's getting warmer now, but you can save it for when it eventually gets less warm if you would like.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, I lost you for a second.
Ooh, sorry, it gave me the low battery warning.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, good thing we're wrapping up here. Okay, cool. I have nothing else. I have nothing else for you, Sophia. Thank you so much for being on. I really love your band. I'm glad that we were able to do this. It's cool. In the future, if you have any more music release, or if you just want to hang out, you're welcome to like come back and stream and do whatever with Glass Beach or whatever.
Hell yeah!
We've been talking for a while about getting like a big Jackbox night together with some other bands and stuff.
That would be so fun. I haven't played Jackbox in so long.
Yeah, we'll have to do it with like a bunch of solo artists, like you, Jiraiya, Bartis, like, and everything. Because like if Glass Beach, if all of Glass Beach did it, and then we also got like Dogleg, then it's like, okay, that's everybody. That's all. That's everybody that we can have. But yeah, we can try and figure that out at some point.
Hell yeah, that'd be sick. I'm always down to hang, and I freaking love your band as well. Thank you. I'm so stoked that you asked me to be a part of this. Like when you DM'd me, I was like, holy shit, this is like such a cool idea. This is awesome. And like I love it, it's so inspiring how hard y'all grind, especially like on the Twitch stuff. Like it's really fucking cool, and y'all are awesome. And I'm really stoked we got to do this. It's been super fun talking to you.
Yeah, it's been really great. So this VOD is going to go up on the Second Glass Beach YouTube channel. So if you ever want to go back, or if you missed this, you can listen along to the Harmony Woods record, Graceful Rage, and have basically this as like an album commentary for it. When I post it, I'm going to pin a comment that takes you pretty much directly to where we do the sync for the listening portion. But you can, listen to the talking beforehand, listen to the talking after, whatever. It'll be there. So you can check that out. The other ones that we've done, the one Melee by Dogleg with Dogleg, and also Alchemist Rat's Beg Bashful remixes, all of those are also on the Second Glass Beach YouTube channel in a playlist called Listen Along. This one will also enter that playlist as well, and all of the future ones will be in that playlist. So check that out. Second Glass Beach channel on YouTube. That's where this is going to go next week. What's the date next week? Does anybody know?
Next Saturday?
Next Saturday.
It is
the 1st.
Yes.
So on the 1st of May, I will be having Home Is Where on to listen to I Became Birds together. Brandon from Home Is Where. So be here for that. And if you can't catch that, upon Brandon's permission, I'll be putting it on the YouTube channel as well afterwards. So look forward to all of that. I look forward to doing more of these. Thank you again, Sophia. I'm going to go back to my talk screen for no reason at all, just so they can still hear you, but they won't see you. Here we go. Thank you, everybody. I've been William. You can check out Glass Beach on all the stuff. I at Glass Beach Band for Twitter and Instagram. Our Twitch channel, we use it for a lot of things. We have Music Mondays where we're making non-Glass Beach related music with suggestions from our chat and the audience. Right now we're working on a song called GF Boss, which is there's a term for the kind of music it is, and I can't remember what it is, but it's very fun and it's exciting.
I believe you.
And then on Tuesdays, Jonas is doing Disco Elysium, I think. And on Wednesdays, Jonas and Lane are playing Bloodborne. And on Thursdays, we're breaking. And then on Fridays, we are currently finishing up the patron suggested cover of Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. And that's almost done. So once we get done with that, it'll be out, and then we can maybe move on to the next Patreon requested cover. And if you want to support us on Patreon, it's patreon.com/glassbeachband. Okay, that's all I got. Oh, shit. And later today, Lane is setting up a stream of Resident Evil 7 or something. There's a thing that they're doing where it's a 30-minute portion of the game, and it's very scary. And Lane is going to each of the Glass Beach members are going to go through it. So Lane's going to play first, and then maybe Jonas is going to play after, having not seen what it is. And we're all going to get our initial horror reactions to playing Resident Evil 7 or something. Whatever. I think that's what's going on, and that's going to be around 5 or something, 5 Pacific time. Okay, that's all. Now I'm going to leave, and I'll let Sophia be free, because she's sitting bodiless in the ether of my Twitch stream right now. Okay. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you, and Sophia. Listen to Harmony Woods. Buy the record, support, buy merch, do everything, and I'll see everybody next week. Bye.